welcome Anju. You know, when we talk about tech HR and how can we leverage technology for HR, at first thought when I discussed with a few managers and when I try to think of technology in HR, it sounds like a contradiction. And the reason I'm saying this is that, you know, on one hand we say that HR is all about people being sensitive, taking decisions with empathy, and so on and so forth. A fact-based, scientific, dry, hard decision making. So Anju, since you have been an expert in strategy, merger and acquisition, data analytics, in fact you designed a course, I thought that the first thing I would ask you is that how do you see this mix of human resources and data analytics?
Thank you for that question, Kedar. Very interesting question. So my first is, I think all HR folks have used traditionally data and analytics for decision making. You use metrics, you use spreadsheets, you use scorecards, and these are all forms of data analytics. However, there is increasing sophistication in the form of data analysis that is happening at present. Is large quantities of data that come from different sources, not necessarily only restricted to employee level data, but also customer centric data, process level data, on which you integrate. Behind that decision is a question that you're trying to resolve. In understanding that question or the answers to that question, you have to think through what kind of data do you need.
I do these kind of data analytics just to do whatever HR wants to do, you know.
Yes.
I mean, this kind of thinking is always there that HR is manipulating. They want to go and see a movie of whichever actor, and that is why they ask all employees which movie are you interested in. Suppose you're doing an activity with all employees. So most of the times, other departments of the organization is thinking that you're doing this.
That issue, you think about what are the costs and the benefits of using data analytics to resolve that issue. There are many issues that don't need complicated data analytics, but think about a hard question. So can you give me an example in your organization how you might call upon the data folks to address a problem?
For example, we wanted to take on what kind of trainings we should do for group leaders and above, but we didn't want to do a 360 degree. So what we did, we asked employees what kind of identified competencies which we identified for are being reflected by these group leaders and above. Reflected, not to judge or anything, but if they feel this person is high on communication, high on integrity and whatever, whatnot. So
let me back up a little bit. So you started off saying that we identified the kinds of competencies, and what you wanted was them to gather data on the extent to which the competencies have been achieved in the organization.
Not achieved, reflected upon.
Reflected
So I
in the
might be
organization.
very good in communication, but I don't come across as a good communicator, for example. So then my team is not evaluating,
Okay.
but just saying if I reflect good on communication or not.
Right. Well, I think this is maybe a good time to give you an example of Google and how they approached some of these issues. You may or may not know this story, but let me quickly recount it. So Google started off with an exercise to try to address the question, do we need managers? Think about the weight of that question. The other side of the question is, can we survive with merely having engineers? We don't need managers. And as an adjunct to the core question of do we need managers is what makes a good manager. My advice to you is to start with that question. What is effectiveness in a particular set of organization circumstances? Because it will be organization specific. One of the great benefits of analytics is it takes you past benchmarking. You are actually customizing solutions to your organization, not merely borrowing from what some other firm has done successfully, what works in their context. You also have a list, you mentioned communication, let's say strategic thinking. As it turns out, Google discovered that what they thought was the most important organizational skill for their leaders to have ability was actually the least. What we discovered was the most organizational skill was the ability, the science, the process of gathering the data, seeing what made for effectiveness, and gathering the data from many, many different sources. Values are inserted into data gathering. You start off with, I want data on these 6 things. You go back, circumscribe the question.
Thank you so much, Anju, and thank you for sharing.
It was lovely.
Pleasure.
It was very nice to meet with you, Kedar, and thank you for the questions, and
Thank you
thank
for
you
the
folks
questions for the
for
audience.
the interaction. I enjoyed it.